Hi guys, we have got several breaks tonight, 5 I think if I remember right, but none of them take us very long. These are all one box breaks, so they're going to be pretty quick tonight. I'm going to apologize in advance. I am a little bit under the weather, as you can probably hear, and yeah, so if I have to step away for a little throat clearing or something, I hope that you will forgive me on that. My working theory is that I picked up some kind of little bug when I was picking up my aunt at the hospital earlier in the week. That's what I think happened anyway. So what you see on the screen right now is the order that we are going to break in tonight. This is also the same order they ended in on eBay. Everything is free shipping. So as you can see, free shipping stuff goes out once every 5 or 6 days. These are scheduled to go out roughly Friday, which, believe it or not, is February the 2nd. And sometimes it'll go out a little sooner if you have a package going sooner. Please take a moment also to note what happens if you don't pull a card in this break or any of these breaks. And that is that you are entitled to a consolation card. It is typically going to be sent with your next hit. But it certainly can be sent sooner. If you would like it to be sent sooner, all you need to do is shoot me a little message over on eBay and I will get that taken care of for you. Of course, all that information is provided in a little more detail in the auction description as well. Here's a quick look at what is coming up in the week ahead. We've got more limited football, chronicles, basketball, some more one-box breaks, including some nice autographed football helmets and football jerseys. Getting ready for the Super Bowl. And then, of course, the start of the 2018 baseball card season with the release of 2018 Topps Series 1. So that's what's on tap for the days ahead. First up tonight, this is one box of 2013 Panini Black Football. This is break number 19, so the 19th time we have broken it. And, of course, all of this ended tonight, the 28th, and all of it is scheduled to live stream tonight as well. And you will see your team names on one side, and your name in light says the winning bidder across from it on the right-hand side. One of these spreadsheets will go up before each and every break. So if you're not in this one for 2013 Black, not to worry. You're going to get a chance to see your name and your team when we get to your break. You'll notice here in a second that the background is going to go slightly out of focus. That is actually by design. I don't like all that autofocus business of zooming in and out, so I play around with it and give it some manual focus and hopefully get it right most nights. Hi, Scott. How are you? And good luck to you tonight, too, as well. Which reminds me, hey, if you're watching live and you can't see Scott's message there in chat where he's wishing everyone good luck tonight, it probably just means that you need to be logged into YouTube. It's my understanding that you won't be able to see or participate in chat if you aren't logged in. That's what I'm told anyway, so we'll take that for what it's worth. There's always a metal card in 2013 Black, and you can see it has the plastic coating on it, which, excuse me, I'm going to leave on it because I don't want it to get scratched up on its way to you. But this is Maurice Jones-Drew for the Jaguars, and that's why it looks kind of funky, is because it has that little plastic coating on it to keep it nice and safe. All of our cards in 2013 Black are numbered, including the base. This is to 399 Jared Allen for the Vikings. 399 Frank Gore for the 49ers. 399 Margus Hunt for the Bengals. And while I'm thinking about it, guys, most of these are going to have some minor wear on the edges and corners. Caleb Sturgis to 399 for the Dolphins. You can kind of see a little bit of that down here in the lower right and the upper right on the back of this one. And honestly, that's present on probably most thick cards that we pull. It just happens to show up a lot more on these because of that black background. This is to $3.99 for the Bears, Tim Jennings. Curtis Johnson to 49 for the Titans. Oh, Scott, your phone died. I was just saying hi to you and telling everybody that you were wishing them good luck. That's all. Zach Ertz, and the Eagles are going to need him to play well next Sunday. This is to 299. Nice dual color patch on card autograph hit for the Eagles. Coming out for the Packers to 299. Jonathan Franklin. Another on-card auto and dual color patch. Next out for the Raiders, Sid Moore to 199. That one is a sticker auto. Another hit for the Packers because they're just racking it up tonight. And this is look at that, guys. This is 4 of 5. So a super low number hit for the Packers with the Donald Driver. And it does have a little bit of chipping on the back. We're going to take another look at it in a second, but I did just realize that I didn't put those in sleeves. See, that's what happens when I get a little, I get that little bug, and what happens? My brain just goes to mush, right? And I forgot to put our first hits in a sleeve as I went. So there you go. And I haven't even been to the doctor to get any good medication. That's just my poor little brain not functioning well. I know, sad, right? So this is to 5, Donald Driver. And it sorry, it's very minor, but there is just a little bit of chipping in each of those bottom corners. I mean, super, super minor. But I do see it there, so I try to call those things out. To 99, Geno Atkins, a little bit of white showing right across the bottom there. This is for the Bengals. And then we will finally follow it up, wrap it up, I should say, with Larry Fitzgerald to 299 for the Cardinals. And how about my AFC coming back today in the Pro Bowl, right? I mean, that was something, wasn't it? I wasn't looking too pretty there towards the end of the game, but Derek Carr managed to pull us out. So we'll recap our hits here. Once again, Maurice Jones-Drew for the Jaguars on our metal card. It is still covered in plastic. Once you peel it off, it will look a whole lot better than it looks with that old scratched up plastic on it. Yeah, Scott, you were for the AFC too. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. It was kind of towards the end of the game. I can't remember which player it was. It was somebody might have been Mark Ingram for the Saints. Did you happen to see that when he started getting a little testy, I guess, on a call and spiked the football? He was getting pretty steamed for a game that's supposed to be for fun. But, of course, then again, when the winners get twice the amount of money that the losers get, and I think it probably has a way of making things like that happen. That's just my guess, anyway. All right, let me get our spreadsheet back up, and this is, again, just another quick look at information about what happens if you have a no-hit team and information about when it will ship, and I will put that up before every break because I do know that people kind of tend to dodge in and out of these things. So that way, hopefully, everybody will be exposed to it somewhere along the way. Hi, Todd William. How are you? So this is 2017 Hit Parade Gold Signature Edition Football Hobby Box. This is break number 2 for it. And same format as before. We'll scroll down through so you can remember who your teams are if you've got a lot of them. And we do have several people tonight that have multiple teams, so if you're anything like me, it probably serves you good to have a little reminder. So there's going to be one card in here, and of course it's going to be signed. We know that. It's a buyback, and last week we pulled, or the last time we did this, I don't remember if it was last week, but I think it was, we pulled Le'Veon Bell rookie out of here, or out of one of these. So be interested to see what we come up with tonight. This is just the little Hit Parade. Oh man, oh, this is nice. Little Hit Parade card that goes with it. Don't you hate that? Because I can see it before you can, so you know it's going to be nice, but you don't know if it's yours yet. Yeah, I know. How about little Joe Namath? Ba-boom. That is the Topps. Looks like it's the 60th anniversary pack there. And Joe Namath is always a nice hit. So pretty sweet, pretty sweet little hit right there with the Joe Namath for the Jets. So congrats on that. Won't even have to recap that because that's just, you know, the one card. So that will bring us to our 2011 Topps Supreme. And let me get our spreadsheet set up once again. Give me a hot second here. My brain's a little bit in neutral today. It's been kind of idling all day, so I'm trying to get it up and running. And once again, all this information can be found on the listing description as well. Well, not the ship date, maybe not, but the other stuff. So one box of 2011 Topps Supreme Football. This is break number 9, so the 9th time we have broken it. And I'm always excited when we open Supreme because, I mean, there's not very many cards in it, but the hit is usually really nice. And I just love Supreme as a set. I'm so sad that Topps had to get out of the football business when they lost their license. Lots of Topps releases I liked in football, but certainly Supreme was one of my favorites. So this one is 2011. We've got some 2011 and some 2013 hanging around here, and I flip back and forth between which ones we open on, or which ones I list, I should say, on any given day or week. So here's, we've got one pack in here, and there should be one hit, and then there'll be a few base cards. A couple of them will probably be numbered. A couple of them may not be numbered. So first out for the Chargers, 275. And that is Phillip Rivers. Next out, Terry Bradshaw. That is to 429 for, yeah, my Pittsburgh Steelers. I always like seeing Terry Bradshaw come out of anything. Gives me warm, fuzzy feelings about days when we played really well. This is to 429 for the Falcons, and it is Michael Turner. Our hit is Kansas City Chiefs, and it's Leonard Hankerson, numbered 250. Trying to get that at some kind of an angle where you can see the number on it. Hopefully you saw that. So our hit is for the Redskins tonight with the Leonard Hankerson. I told you guys we were rolling, no, it's not the right sleeve, that we were rolling right along tonight. We're going to, these one box breaks, we can kind of cut a path through them. It doesn't take us very long to rock and roll through them. I do see, as I pick this back up, it does have a little bit of chipping right there in the upper right. Can you see that little spot of white kind of right where it's right on the tip of the card where my fingernail was. So there's a tiny little bit of chipping up there. Once again, probably more visible just due to the background color than anything else. This will roll us into some 2010 plates and patches, which lately we have been pulling some awesome stuff out of 2010 plates and patches. So I feel like this might be a good night for the Steelers to come out of plates and patches. We'll see if I'm right or not, but it's kind of a little, that's my working theory anyway. And there's the information about what happens in terms of shipping and what happens if your team does not pull a card in this break. And this is one box of 2010 Panini Plates and Patches Football. This is break number 20, so the 20th time we have busted into this one. And yeah, we had a box the other night that had 2 1-of-1s in there, which is kind of crazy considering that there's what, like 5-6 cards in the whole box, and 2 of them were 1-of-1, so it's pretty awesome. So on the very top of this, we will find one card that is encased in a one-touch magnetic case. And so there'll be one rookie right there on the top. And then there will also be another little box of cards inside. And like many of our other series that we have been opening, every card in here is numbered. So even our base cards, everything will be numbered. Now we are almost ready to have 2017 plates and patches come out. It's not far away, guys. Maybe a week or two. Oh, hi. I don't know how to say your name, and you know I am so bad with saying names. See, I would say like Kaano, and I know that's wrong. But we're just now doing 2010 plates and patches, and I'm sorry I butchered your name. I'm really bad about that kind of stuff, so sorry about that. This is Ryan Matthews coming out for the Chargers. Got a really nice 4-color patch there. That is a hard signed autograph. I don't know why our lighting is so weird tonight. It's hard signed. It's on something that was inserted into the card, but it's not a sticker, so that's the good news. That is to 699 on the Ryan Matthews for the Chargers. Joe Flacco for the Ravens, numbered to 499, followed by Eli Manning, or like the quarterback edition here, numbered to 499. And then BenJarvus Green-Ellis for the Patriots. That one is numbered to 100. An insert for the Colts. This is Honors. And it is Dallas Clark to 299. Our first hit out of 2010 plates and patches is Donald Jones for the Buffalo Bills. That one is a sticker auto, and it is numbered to 249. I don't know why the light is like, I don't know. Some nights the light just is weird, and there seems to be no rhyme or reason for it, frankly. Because I set up in the exact same place every night. I see a redemption, so I'm reaching down to get the little deal that we're going to have to use. We'll also look it up online, though. Sam Bradford, Rookie Blitz for the Rams. So that is a piece of fabric there for Sam Bradford, numbered to 299. This is indeed like the quarterback box, because next up, Matt Hasselbeck. Yeah, a little Matt Hasselbeck memorabilia to 95 for the Seahawks. So I have to say that I like Tony Romo better as a play-by-play color guy than I do Matt Hasselbeck. I don't dislike Hasselbeck, but I do like Tony Romo better for sure. So we have Rookie Blitz Signature Prime Materials, card number 14, which I am going to go look this up online, but since they give us this handy little printed checklist, which for some reason white is just coming up super dark on here tonight. No idea why. But there you have it. Jonathan Stewart, which I think, isn't that going to be a Carolina Panther? You know, rather than guess, let's just go look. I think that's probably the wisest choice. We'll just wander right over here and find out. We'll also find out what it's going to be numbered to in the process. Takes a minute, as you can see. There's all these little drop downs, and yeah, I got to get my way through them before we can get the answer. What did I say this was? Rookie Blitz Signature Prime Materials. That is a mouthful. I just dropped that, didn't I? All right, Rookie Blitz Signatures Prime Materials. Here we go. And it is card number 14, which that says Dexter McCluster. So why did the other checklist say something completely different? So what did I do wrong here? Because this says Jonathan. Oh, because that's a common card, not a rookie card. Well, that's stupid. Okay. I will show you. I'll show you this paper part again in a minute so you can. Thank goodness we went to this anyway. So here it is. Here is Dexter McCluster. He is Kansas City Chiefs, numbered to 25, and I'm going to flip us back so that you can look at this little card, and then I'm going to flip you back to the checklist so that you can see that all this matches up. So here's this, and there you can see what our card set is and the card number, and then I'll flip us right back to here, and then you can see that it is matched up to the correct card set that was on the redemption. So that's the deal with that one. And let me get this in a sleeve so I can write on it I know I left you sitting there looking at that. I'm just trying to get this so I can write on it. My poor little feeble brain is, as I said, a little bit into neutral tonight. Now I'm going to bring you back with me. And I will show you, oh man, my iPad just timed out. It's one of those days, isn't it? I cannot seem to get my gear working properly. So here, once again, is the redemption. And the mistake I made originally when I looked it up, I looked up in the commons. I should have looked up in Rookie Blitz because this is Rookie Blitz. So you can see when we match those two things up together, it is Dexter McCluster, which is the same thing that we found online. So redemption for the Chiefs. The Matt Hasselbeck relic for the Seahawks. Nice little Sam Bradford rookie blitz for the Rams. For the Bills, Donald Jones. And then for the Chargers, Ryan Matthews. So that is 2010 plates and patches. If you have Kansas City guys, I know that redemption is expired, but you do still want to enter it into your account. Sometimes they still have those older cards, and if they do, they typically send them to you. And if they do not still have them, you can, if you can ever reach a live person, and that is always the challenge, but when you can reach a live person, they will work with you to substitute it and give you a different card in its place. So you always want to redeem those. Another quick look at our shipping schedule and what happens if you do not pull a card in this break. And then we'll flip right on over to our spreadsheet. And this is one box of 2016 Black Gold Football. This is break number 26. And we have had some really good luck in Black Gold recently. We've pulled some nice Carson Wentz. We've pulled nice Jared Goff. We've pulled Zeke. We've pulled some Dak. We've pulled a lot of pretty sweet things out of 2016 Black Gold here in the last couple of weeks. So I was wrong about my feeling for 2010 plates and patches, right? Like I kind of felt like we were going to have a Steeler in there and we didn't. So I'm kind of bummed about that. But maybe we're going to make up for it by finding some fire in here. We'll bring the heat in 2016 Black Gold maybe. Later in the week, I will be listing some autographed full-size helmets from Hit Parade as well as some autographed jerseys from Hit Parade. And they both will have the possibility of pulling Tom Brady or Rob Gronkowski out of them. I think Hit Parade put them out in honor of the Super Bowl in the days ahead. So they're supposed to release, I think, on Friday. So provided that stays that way, we'll probably break them either Friday or Saturday. Once again, every card in Black Gold is numbered, even our base. And because this is just bugging me, it has been bugging me all night, I'm going to do one little thing here. I'm going to do that, and then this, and see if I can fix that dark color. And it really didn't change anything, did it? Of course not. So that's the 225 Tony Romo for the Cowboys. 225 Warren Moon for the Oilers. And guys, the Houston Oilers cards go to the Tennessee Titans. That's because the Houston Oilers franchise is the current Tennessee Titans franchise. This is Joe Namath for the Jets to 225. Cards pretty much always stay with their franchise. And of course, lots of franchises rename and move and things like that. So sometimes we have to know a little franchise history to know where they're going to go. This is Barry Sanders for the Lions to 100. And that is another thing that's actually in the listing description. There's a little section down there at the bottom called Special Circumstances. And in an area where we have talk about relocated and renamed franchises, it gives some examples and things. Michael Thomas to 199 for the Saints. Little mother lode trio of jersey relics there. Cody Kessler for the Browns. Definitely some chipping on this one. I particularly see it down there in the bottom left and bottom right actually upper right as well. Again, nothing terrible, but it is there. And Cody here is numbered to 225. That's our nice sizable signatures piece of material, and of course the hard signed auto in gold ink. Carson Wentz, somebody sent me a message tonight and said, hey, pull me some Carson Wentz. So ask and ye shall receive, because we have one for you. Now, it's not signed, but it is to 249. You do have three fabric relics and one piece of the football there. So still a nice little Carson Wentz rookie card, which for whatever reason wants to show up super dark in the picture tonight for reasons I cannot quite figure out. But there it is. Tajaé Sharpe, definitely you can see some chipping all along that bottom edge with that kind of little white line that you see across that bottom edge. And this is number 299. Rookie autograph hit for the Titans. Very nice looking card. Of course, all the cards in black gold, quite frankly, are pretty nice looking cards in my opinion. For the Ravens, Chris Moore. That is to 199, and like our Carson Wentz, it has quad materials. One of them is a piece of the football. The other three are fabric hits. Why does that just, what is the deal with the lighting? I know you guys are just over me trying to figure that out, but I'm kind of perplexed as to, it's like worse than normal for some reason. I don't know why. Paul Perkins for the Giants, a little bit of chipping in the lower left and a little bit in the upper right. And like our others to 249, it is also 3 pieces of the jersey and 1 piece of the football. So we'll start our 2016 Black Gold recap with the card that's in my hand for the Giants, the Paul Perkins. Followed by the Chris Moore for the Ravens. Tajaé Sharpe for the Titans. Carson Wentz for the Eagles. Cody Kessler for the Browns. And then we wrap it up with Michael Thomas for the Saints. So that is all the breaks that we have tonight. I appreciate everyone bidding with me and breaking with me and hanging out and keeping me company in chat and putting up with whatever weird lighting thing I have going on tonight, as well as my brain being slightly in neutral. So I appreciate you guys not being too terribly hard on me tonight. Is a less than perfect setup this evening, but at least we pulled a few nice things. So one quick glance here at the breaks coming up in the days ahead. Lots more football, including some Leaf Best of Football tomorrow night, which is always a fun break. And then, of course, autographed helmets and jerseys and a full case of limited football on Tuesday night and all kinds of other stuff, basketball, baseball, you name it, we got it. So that's it for tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your evening and a great start to your work week tomorrow. We'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.